Hey guys, this is me, 8444. So welcome back to the channel, guys. And today we'll be doing some World Cup content for you guys. Now I know it's been some days that I haven't done one. It's been for good reason. I've been busy these last couple of days. I do apologize, but like I said, guys, we're back in the groove of swing of things, and there will be videos on the channel about the World Cup. I just need to take some days off and everything like that. So, like I said, guys, today we'll be predicting the Golden Boot. Today we'll also be predicting the Golden Boy, and we'll do the Golden Glove. Okay. Now, there's other stuff like the best player of the World Cup, and then there's like bet manager, I think, those kind of stuff. I mean, it has going to come down to the winning team. Actually, it may come down to the runner-up team, but it's too difficult to call that just because of the fact that we don't know, etc. And remember, guys, so let me give you guys a quick schedule of what the channel's gonna be looking like. So for tomorrow, I will be releasing, I think on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday we'll be doing our World Cup stream for reacting to all the squads. I know there's a lot of people already doing that, and trust me, I want to do the same, but I want to do it for everyone at once, so it'd be easier on me. Then I think on Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday I'm gonna drop once all the rosters are out, I'm gonna do my match day prediction. I'm gonna do match day one predictions for the World Cup, and so forth. And then the following Thursday, around 12 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna have a guest come on, and we're gonna have an open World Cup discussion. So, remember, guys, when you're on here, consider hitting that like button. Let's try to get to 15 likes. 15 likes will be the target for today. And yeah, like I said, guys, so hope you guys do enjoy, and let's go ahead and start the video. So let's go ahead and talk about the Golden Glove Award. Let's start with the Golden Boot Award. See, there's always a lot of other obvious answers. You have the likes of Harry Kane. It's a very obvious pick. Karim Benzema, Kylian Mbappe, and everything like that. Now, I would recommend you watch my World Cup knockout stage prediction video and probably my group stage video to see which nations I have in the Final Four. Because for me personally, I think whichever nation does make the Final Four will have a player that will be in the Golden Boot conversation. Because my Final Four is Denmark, Serbia on one side of the bracket, and then I have Argentina and Brazil. Okay. Now I'm looking at this very interesting. Let's look at each of the four nations. Let's start with Denmark. So Denmark, I don't really feel like there'll be that. I don't really feel like anyone will really be competing for the Golden Boot from this nation in particular because I feel like everyone's gonna be having a share amount of goals. Like with Christian Eriksen, I think we'll get some. I think Damsgaard could get some. I think even Poulsen, Dolberg. It's a very. I don't think there's anyone that's going to be like carrying that attack per se. So it's going to be very spread out, very shared, and everything like that. So that's why I don't really necessarily believe that any of them will be Golden Boot contenders. Now let's go to Brazil. Brazil is very tricky because you have a lot of attacking forward options. You have Neymar, Rafinha, Gabriel Jesus, Anthony. Uh, then you even have like Bruno Guimaraes, Paqueta as well that could chip in a few. I think for Brazil, it's just so difficult to say because there's so many attacking players that I don't like I said, I don't think there's going to be anyone that's going to be having that huge goal scoring thing. Now, I will say if you did make me choose, I would probably choose Neymar. I think Neymar is probably the most clinical guy on the team, and we see what he's been doing in PSG. I know people say, "Oh, it's League One," and everything like that. But you have to admit, we haven't seen Neymar be in this kind of goal scoring form for some time now. Like I think the last season he was able to do this was 27-28, which was a few seasons ago, which was a long time ago. So, the point that is, I feel like Neymar's really coming into this World Cup in the right moment of time. He's coming into this with coming into this with so much pressure, and I feel like Neymar knows that if he doesn't win this World Cup, his whole legacy is dusted. Like his whole legacy is looking really funny, man. So, yeah, I mean, for Brazil in particular, I think they have a really good chance. I would give them a great chance to win it. In fact, they're actually my winners, in my personal opinion. But as I said with Brazil, man, Neymar, man, yeah, because like I said, the other players like the likes of Vinicius and Rafinha, Martinelli. I know people talk about these three players, but they're not guaranteed. They're not going to play all the games. They're not going to start every game, and they're not going to play 90 minutes every game. They're going to come out. Whereas Neymar, on the other hand, we know for a fact that TJ is not going to sub him out unless he's injured or unless Brazil's in a really comfortable position. He's not getting subbed out. He's not getting subbed out. So that's why it makes me believe that Neymar is going to do it. Now for Argentina, we have you have a lot of candidates. You have Lionel Messi, Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez. I think these are probably the three best choices. I don't really see anyone else. I don't really consider Dybala. I don't really consider Di Maria. And let's go by case by case. Let's start with Julian Alvarez. As good as Julian Alvarez is, and don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic baller. He's an amazing player. And it's crazy how Manchester City have Julian Alvarez and Erling Haaland on their team because it's ridiculous. Like the amount of depth they have in striker position is ridiculous. However, at the same time, though, as good as that is, it's also kind of worrying in the sense that hey, they have what is it called? I'm trying to think of the right words. Because with Erling Haaland being so good, Julian Alvarez just hasn't got enough game time. And that's my problem with Argentina is that I just don't really see Lino Scaloni picking him unless he performs really well and Lautaro plays really bad. Then I could see it maybe going ahead of Lautaro and starting ahead of him. Otherwise, I just don't see it. Right now for Lionel Messi, yes, he's a fantastic player. There is no debating what that whatsoever. It's just the problem is I just don't trust him to score in those crucial games, especially the knockout stage of the World Cup. And we've been seeing that although he's been good with PSG this season, he's definitely been better than last season. He's more of a playmaker. He's gonna get that. He's gonna be the guy that's gonna give you those more assists, and he's just not really that goal scorer. So that's why I don't think Messi will do it. So for me, it leaves only Lautaro Martinez for Argentina. I just feel like Lautaro Martinez, him being the striker. I know his club form has been a bit dodgy. However, when it comes to international, he's been really good. International, he's been very good. And I could expect him to score, like, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I think he's going to score 4 goals at least. 4 goals, I'll say, is my prediction. Okay. So now for who do I think is going to win? Who do I think is going to be the top? Now, I haven't discussed about Serbia, right? There's good reason for that. It's because this guy, I think, is going to get the Golden Boot. I know it's crazy. I know a lot of you guys are saying, are you serious, man? I am serious, man. I just feel as though that he's going to turn up this World Cup. I just feel as though he's going to turn up this World Cup. And with Serbia going so far to the semifinal, I just feel like Mitrovic will do really well. Now, currently, as things stand right now, he is currently injured, so that's a bit of a bad thing there. But regardless, I do think he's going to do it. I just think he's going to do it. I just think see his knack of scoring goals. And we've been seeing what he's been doing in the Premier League this season. He's been on fire this season. So, yeah. Okay. So now let's go talk about the Golden Glove Award. And for me, it's really obvious. I'm not going to really have a debate as for the Golden Boot, per se, because for me, right now, it is this keeper right here. And once again, it's like the same semifinal. Once again, I think it's going to be whoever makes the semifinals. And I just feel like Alisson. I feel like Alisson, for me, is a very underrated keeper. I think people should respect Alisson more. He's one of the best keepers in the world. And if it wasn't for Courtois, I think we could all agree he's the best keeper in the world. You know, because I'm looking at other keepers, right? You have Belgium with Courtois. I just don't think Belgium will go far this time. Then we have France with Lloris. I don't think France will do it. And then we got England. I think England will disappoint. Spain, I think, will disappoint. I mean, so really for me, it only leaves Alisson for this one. So, yeah. Now for Golden Boy Award, I believe this goes to under 20. Best Young Player Award, not Golden Boy. Best Young Player Award, I believe this goes to under 23 players. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I believe it should be Vinicius. Once again, because I have Brazil winning it, it only makes sense Vinicius will do it. And I feel like Vinicius will get the proper respect he does after this World Cup he has. So that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy. I know there's a lot of other players people are gonna mention. Well, Pedri, Gavi, Bellingham, Musiala, these kind of players. But like I said, I don't think they'll go very far in this tournament, which is why I think they'll not win it. So that's why I think Vinicius will win it, because I just feel like he's the best young player at Brazil right now. So hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below who do you think is going to win it for their each respective position. Golden Boot, Golden Glove, and also Best Young Player Award. And yeah, comment down below your thoughts. Remember guys, to subscribe to the channel if you're new out here. Like to be if you did enjoy. Comment down below everything. Check out me my other platforms in the description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.